Welcome back to the CoolFigurez channel. I'm your host, Jesse the Bat Madrigal, aka the Buff Collector. The information on this channel stands for adult collectors and not children. And today we are going to be taking a look at the SideShow 1/6 Batman. If you do enjoy this video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Jumping right on into this review, guys, we are taking a look at the CoolFigurez first ever 1/6 scale Batman. Yes, I cannot believe I waited this long to get a Batman in my 1/6 scale collection. However, most 1/6 scale Batmans are pretty pricey, especially this guy right here. Thankfully, I was able to find him for a really good price in one of the groups that I was in. And so, yeah, I was able to pick him up for a really good price. And I'm so glad I did because, like I said, I cannot believe I waited this long to add a Batman to my 1/6 scale collection. So, with that being said, why don't we go ahead and take a look at everything that this guy comes with. So, he does come with two head sculpts. Both come with interchangeable faceplates. So the faceplates that he does come with are his neutral one, which you are seeing with him on currently, as well as this angry growling one right here. So the differences between the two head sculpts is this one has the short ears while this one has the long ears, so you can choose which version of Batman you want. But like I said, the faceplates right here are removable. Right here, you just put your finger right there and the faceplate does come out, and you can go ahead and put this one on there or this one there or whatever you want to do. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on into his alternate hands. So you do get a pair of slapping karate chop hands, whatever you want to call them, but you do get two of those right there, a right and a left. You do get a pair of fisted hands, of course. In my opinion, every Batman figure should definitely come with a pair of fisted hands. Todd. So looking at the other hands he does come with. So next up, he does come with a right and a left hand for holding his Batarangs right there. However, he is currently using the left one right there, and here is the right. And last but not least, he does come with two C grip hands to hold the accessory that he does come with. One with a tight C grip hand and one with a more looser C grip hand right there, as you can see. And the last hand that he does come with, I know I said last but not least, guys, but it is the Kryptonite Ring fisted hand right there. We will go ahead and take a closer look at it when we do pull him off the rotating table and take a closer look at him as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on into all the great accessories that he does come with. He doesn't come with too much, but he does come with a bit. So Batman does come with 4 Batarangs, 3 similar and 1 unique one, which he is actually holding in his hands. So let's go ahead and take a look at the other 3 that he does come with right here. So the one he has in his hand is a little thicker, but these ones are thinner Batarangs. Maybe more, basic everyday use Batarangs, while the one he has in his hands maybe for a bigger thug or something like that. As you can see, it's a lot larger than these ones. However, these do have some nice weathering to them, as you can see. He does come with his Grapnel Gun. This is a very unique take and look on his Grapnel Gun, but it works nonetheless with a very fat barrel right there. And you do get 2 different attachments for it. So you get this one right here, which you would plug in here, and you do also get a grapnel piece right here, which you do attach to the tip of this piece right here, and you slide it in, and then you can have the full look to the grapnel gun right there. And the cool thing is these things are articulated, so they will move. Let's see, this one goes this way. You just have to make sure you articulate them in the correct order and way, or else they're gonna bump into each other. But if you do it right, you can get that look right there. And the other cool thing is you can pop this off, and they actually do give you a string version. So here's the string. Unfortunately, it's not wired, which would have been really fucking cool, but it isn't. So you do have that same attachment right here at this end. So we can go ahead and remove the grapple from the last attachment and attach it to this one right here. And there you have the grapple gun launching the rope and everything. So that's really cool to have all of that. So the last thing that he does come with is, of course, a base, and this is a very unique one because as you can see, it does have a crotch grabber. However, it is kind of high, so the only real way to display them with the base is in a flight pose or in a falling kind of flying gliding pose in a sense. But this is the bottom of the base. It looks like just maybe like a typical piece to the back cave or maybe rooftop. Doesn't really look anything too crazy. Looks pretty generic. No labeling of Batman anywhere, unfortunately. That would have been really cool. But yeah, let's see underneath. SideShow collectibles, no year, nope. But yeah, so it's a very unique flight pose stand in my opinion. I've never really seen it in any other SideShow or Hot Toy collectible, but I am just barely getting into it, so what do I know? So with that being said, guys, why don't we go ahead and pull Batman off the rotating turntable and take a closer look. Alright guys, so now we have Batman all nice and close. So with that being said, let's go ahead and actually pull this Batarang out so we can take a nice closer look. So as you can see, it is a lot larger than the other ones. It has some nice texturing detailing right there on it itself. Let me go ahead and pull up one of the other Batarangs so that way you can see the difference in how thick this one is versus this one. So yeah, you do get that. But let's also go ahead and take a look at this Kryptonite Ring right here to take out the Man of Steel himself. I know it looks like a Green Lantern ring, guys, but this is actually a Kryptonite Ring. As you can see, there's no Green Lantern icon on the tip of it, but also Batman is known to use a Kryptonite Ring, not a Green Lantern ring. The cool thing about this fisted hand is that they went ahead and painted the green around on the hand a bit, and it really emulates that look as if the ring is glowing, which is really cool because it's not, obviously. So now that we got Batman all pulled forward, we can also go ahead and compare head sculpts right there. There you can see this one has the short ears, this one has the long ears, and like I said, the faceplates are interchangeable. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and take a nice closer look at Batman himself. So the really cool thing that I really like about this Batman is that his belt is made out of soft goods. Most Batman belts are made out of plastic because it's just easier. However, SideShow went ahead and went above and beyond and gave us a soft goods belt. It does go all the way around, which is really cool, with a larger pocket right here. I don't think that's supposed to be opening, unfortunately, but yeah, super cool nonetheless. It does move around since it isn't a hard plastic, so you just have to constantly reposition it, but it's a really cool belt nonetheless. It is a typical Bat logo right there. Unfortunately, there is no wire in the cape. Every Batman figure should come with fisted hands and a wired cape, but the cape in itself is still really cool. It's this, you know, shiny blue pleather material on the outside, and on the inside it is kind of the same, just not too pleathery. It does look a little more polyester plasticky than pleather than anything. I should actually say it's not pleather at all. It's made to look and mimic pleather or leather, you know, but it's not. And you do get some nice blue trunks right there, and of course his Batman boots. I did also go ahead and pick up the third-party Crazy Toys version of this Batman, so I will be doing a comparison video of the two, so stay tuned for that coming later in this week. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and move on into this guy's articulation. He can look all the way to the right, all the way to the left. In terms of looking down, he actually has really good neck joint mobility right there. Looking up is really good as well. He has some really good side-to-side head tilt right there. Taking a look at his arms, they will go out to a T pose. They will go up that far, which is really good on a ratchet joint system. They'll go back that far, which is really good. Bicep rotation right there. Butterfly joint. Unfortunately, though, only a single hinge joint, which does not go all the way to 45 because, well, Batman's a little too buff to be able to go to 45, so it kind of just stops right there. You do get rotation at the wrist as well as hinging in and out. You do get rotation at the abdomen, but once again, with all soft goods, you got to be very careful. You do get an ab crunch, but it's not too useful. It is useful if you want to throw him backwards, though. Taking a look at his leg articulation, Batman can almost join the cheerleading squad, can't quite do the splits, but he does have some really good flexibility for having a spandex suit. Kicking forward, he can kick out that far. Kicking back, he really can't at all. He does come with double hinged knees, but they only allow him to go that far back. Taking a look at his ankle articulation, they will go down that far, up that far, and of course, a ball rocker hinge joint. Alright guys, so all in all, I am pretty damn happy with this Batman, and it being my first ever 1/6 scale Batman, and I guarantee you, it will not be my last. So with that being said, guys, what do you think of this figure? Let me know down in the comments below. Go ahead and rate them down in the comments below as well, 1 through 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. And if you've made it this far in the video, type down in the comments below 1/6 Bat. That way I know you've made it this far and you are enjoying the content. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some really cool pics that I took of this guy. If you did enjoy the video, please remember to give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a great fucking day. Real quick before we get into those picks, guys, I did want to mention that I did recently start a Patreon for the CoolFigurez channel. I would really appreciate any and all support that you guys can give, so go ahead and check it out. The link will be in the description below.